Hi there, I'm Linda. This is Huttons Valley Permaculture. Today I want to dig up this rhubarb plant. It is growing fairly well here already, so I'm a bit nervous about doing that. A neighbour dropped over the other day and wanted some crowns and explained to me that by digging them up and separating out the crowns, it keeps the plant more vigorous. And you don't get the rotting effect that can happen in the middle. Now, I don't know if that's true. I've looked at various things online and found various opinions on it as well. But I do want some extra plants to not only share with my neighbours and whoever else might want some crowns, but I've got food forests and they need lots of plants in them. So I think a little bit more rhubarb added to one of my swales today would be a great idea. So today I will dig this up, separate out the crowns. Some will go to some neighbours and the rest I'm going to pop up on my swales. All right, I'm going to get started. Okay, so I've got two crowns here. I've still got to separate those out, but it's got this dense root that I've dug into, but that should shoot again. I will be removing these big leaves from it so it doesn't have to support them, but that small leaf, if I leave that bud on there, that will soon enough grow up to start the new plant growing. So there we go, the plant's up and out of the ground. I've got a bit of mess here, but I'm going to replant one of the crowns right here, and I think I'll replant this one. It's a good solid one. Could probably split that into smaller crowns, but I'm just going to pop this one back here as is, and hopefully it will re-establish itself. Firm that down. Okay, so that's in the ground now. I'll probably just trim these leaves off and just leave these small buds growing so that it can re-establish itself. But I'll just grab some manure and some mulch and we'll get this plant nice and happy again. Hey guys, I reckon that should do it. So now that I've got my replacement crown in the ground, I'll tend to the other crowns I've got here and take them up to the swale where I'll get them planted. This is one of my plum trees and I'll just be planting this rhubarb nearby. Before I do plant this crown, I'm going to remove all the excess foliage so that it doesn't have to support that as it's trying to re-establish. These stalks will be headed to the kitchen, but first I'm going to remove those top leaves, and that will be part of the mulch for this plant that I'm putting in the ground. Alpaca poo is not as hot as chicken poo or cow manure or even sheep manure, and you can put it straight around plants without having to age it first. So I'm going to collect some and use it around my newly planted rhubarb. All right. So that's one done. There we go. Just use whatever mulch you've got on hand, and that will keep the moisture in. So I've dug up my plant and I've split it, and I've got 14 new plants out of that one crown. I was told that I'd likely get 40 plants out of it, and that may well be, but it was my first time, so I'm pretty happy with my 14. But anyway, I've put them in the ground and I've fertilised them and mulched them and given them some water. Hopefully come spring, they'll really start to flourish. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Hope to catch you next time. Bye for now.